What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching another video. Today we're going to be taking the Audi to the track. Finally, I'm going to be able to put some quarter-mile times down with this car and see what it could finally do. I cannot wait for that. So we're going to be heading out really soon. And honestly, I don't know what to expect. I'm really hoping as optimistic as possible. I really want to run a high 11. I know this car has it in it, but to be honest, with the conditions today, number one, it's going to be like 78 to 80 degrees out, and it's going to be humid already. The skies are a little threatening as well. I don't know if it's going to rain. It kind of looks like it might, but along with the heat and my lack of a bigger front mount intercooler, because right now I have the stock intercooler, I have a feeling this car is going to be heat soaked. I have a feeling that I'm going to be having a problem with that. So realistically, I see myself running somewhere between a low 12, maybe like a 12.1 to like a 12.4, 12.3, somewhere around that area. That's what I think I'm going to be running. So I guess let's see. Basically, like I showed in another video, it's just the basic bolt-ons: intake, downpipe, inlet pipe, Kohler spark plugs, all the little basic bolt-ons. So let's see what the car can do. We're going to head out to the track. Alright guys, so hopefully you can hear me. This is going to be my first run with my Audi S3. I'm not sure what it's going to do. So I have just the basic bolt-ons: intake, downpipe, the inlet tube pipe. Also, I'm on the E30 tuned by EQT. So let's see what happens. Hopefully, I'm hoping to see 11s by the end of the day. But being that this is my first run with the car, I'm not really sure. So I guess we'll see. All right, guys, here we go. Alright guys, so for some reason launch control wasn't activating there. I was having a problem getting it to activate. So hopefully on the next run that I get, it actually goes smoothly. Yeah, for some reason I couldn't get the launch control to work. Alright guys, so here is run number one. Here I am in the right lane, car 2412. I ran a 12.4 at 112 miles per hour. Now, honestly, you could probably see it in the video. I don't know why launch control was not activating. It took it like 5-6 seconds for it to like kick on, but it barely did anyway. Like I launched at like 2,500 RPMs, and it's funny because I made sure that it was working right before I got to the line. So I'm not sure what happened there, but I did end up spinning a little bit too. This was a really bad first run. I know the car is more in it, so let's see what we do on the next one. Alright guys, so we have run number two. Hopefully this one goes a little better. So unfortunately for the first pass, I couldn't get launch control to activate. So hopefully on this pass, I'm able to get the car to do what I wanted to. So we'll see. Here we go. Alright guys, so that felt a lot better. The car did spin a little bit off the line, but that's okay. I might air down the tires just a little bit because it did spin pretty hard off the line right there. Here's run number 2. Again, I'm in the right lane. I ran, again, a 12.4. This time, a little less mile per hour, 111.5. To be honest, I'm really not sure what's up. The car is not miling per hour as well as it should. From what I've read and what I've heard, this car should be at least trapping somewhere around 114 to 116 miles per hour. So I don't know what's up with that. As you can see in the video, though, the car is still spinning off the line. I'm going to let a little air out of the tires and go from there. All right, guys, I'm going for the next run. Still running a 12.4. I took some air out of the tires because I had a friend here let me borrow a tire gauge, and the car had like 50 pounds in the tires after they warmed up, so it's ridiculous. I took some air out. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. So we're gonna see how this run goes. Alright, that felt pretty good, but I'm still spinning in first gear. I don't know. I'm going to have to check my tire pressures out because the car is spinning way too much off the line, unfortunately, and it kind of sucks because I know this car is capable of so much more. I'm going to have to check out the tires and see what's going on. Maybe stay a little bit off launch control a little more because, I don't know, I'm blowing the tires off right now, and I'm still doing like a 1.860 foot. I guess I'm about to get my time slip right now, so we'll see. So here's the next run. Now I'm in the left lane. Honestly, the car spun like crazy again. A horrible 60 foot. This car is capable of way better. A 1.9. I ran a 12.5 on that pass. The worst pass of the day. Honestly, this is getting kind of discouraging, but I'll keep trying. And I trapped at almost 113 miles per hour. So the trap is higher, but I still ran a slower time. I spun a lot off the line again. I need to figure out what's going on. So we'll see. All right, guys, so we're getting ready for another run. I lowered the tire pressure down to 26 PSI all around. I hope that makes a big difference so that the car stops spinning and I'm actually able to get off the line correctly. So I guess we'll see right now while we do our run, but so let's see, guys. Okay, so that was much better. Much better. I did still spin a little bit off the line. On my next run, I'm probably going to go on launch control a little easier, but we'll see. We'll see what we ran. All right, so this is a little better. I'm in the left lane again. I ran a 12.2 at 113 miles per hour with a 1.860 foot. I know this car has like a 1.6 to 1.7 in it, and if I would be able to do that with a little higher trap speed, I know this car will run a high 11, so I'm hoping that I can get that 11-second pass before the day ends. Hopefully I can get a couple of more passes in before I gotta leave. All right, guys, so we're getting a lot of runs in today, so hopefully we can improve our time from the last run. Really shooting for some high 11s. I don't know if it's going to be done today. I had some tire pressure issues and stuff like that, but let's see. right, guys, so that felt pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, the car went out the hole pretty hard. I am still spinning a little bit. It's really annoying. I have a feeling it's part of the track prep. A couple of people here have been complaining about the prep of this track, so I'm not 100% sure if it's just I'm not launching it right. I got off the launch a little bit on this run. I launched the car at around 3,000, 3,200 RPMs instead of the normal 4,000. So it felt like the car left a little harder, but it's still spinning a little bit. If I could just cut that spin time down and this car could do a 1.6, 1.7, 60 foot, which again, I'm about to get my slip and see. I guess we'll find out. So here's the next run, again in the left lane. So this is a little annoying. I ran a 12.38 at 113 miles per hour, but look at the 60 foot. It was a 2.0 60 foot in an all-wheel drive car. That is terrible. If I could have done a 1.6 to 1.7 with a little better trap speed, obviously with the spin off the line, it obviously doesn't help the trap at the end. This car easily probably would have gone at least an 11.9 to a 12.0, which would have been the best run of the day. But honestly, I cannot believe how much the car's spinning off the line. A lot of people have been complaining about the prep at the track today. So honestly, that could probably be it. You guys see there's a cone in the middle of the lane when I go out to run, and they're kind of pushing us off to the side. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to see if I can do one more run. I should be able to get one more before I leave. Hopefully I can make it the best pass. All right, guys, so this will probably be my last run of the day. So let's see how the car does. Alright guys, so I'm still spinning, unfortunately. I can't get the car to hook. I gotta prepare myself a little bit better next time. I also have some stuff in the trunk that I have with the car. So next time I come out, I'm definitely gonna prepare myself a little better, make sure that I have nothing in the trunk, that the car is as light as possible, that my tire pressures are all good, because I know these cars are capable of high 11s with the tune that I have. So I guess we'll see. It is what it is. All right, guys, this is my last run, and it was the best run of the day. I'm in the right lane here. So the car ran a 12.1 at only 112 miles per hour. Again, the trap speed is a little low, but I was able to do a 1.7 60 foot, which I know this car is 100% capable of. So I know I could bring this down a little more. I know that this car could trap somewhere between 113 and 114 the way it is, but honestly, I know this car has more in it. This 12.1 is pretty good. Like, don't get me wrong, this is not an awful time, but I know people running mid to high 11s in these S3s. So I'm going to be leaving the track. This is my best pass of the day. I will be back soon, make a couple of more minor adjustments, and then we will see where we stand next time we come here. All right, everyone, I'm finally home after such a long day. If my hair's a mess, I'm sorry. I've been sweating and wearing a helmet the entire day, but I was able to get 6 passes in, which is awesome. I got my money's worth. Unfortunately, the car didn't run the times that I really wanted to. I really wanted to get the high 11 before I left, but honestly, with the weather and my setup right now, it just wasn't possible. Remember, like I said in the beginning of the video, it was going to be 80 degrees today. It was 80 degrees today approximately, plus it was super humid, so that obviously attributes to heat soak because I have a stock intercooler, and the car, when I was waiting to go up, was at like 140, 150 degrees. IATs. So honestly, that's my own fault. I should come next time with an intercooler, and that's what I plan to do. Plus, I was spinning a lot off the line. Between my third and my fourth run, I think, or I don't remember exactly which run, when I checked my tire pressure, which I forgot, I had like 50 pounds in each tire. I forgot to drop my tire pressure. When I did drop it a little bit, that's when I was able to run the 12.2 and the 12.1, and the car wasn't spinning as bad. So I got to remember that next time, but hopefully next time I come to the track, I do have lightweight wheels and grippier tires. So next time I come to the track, definitely I need to upgrade an intercooler, and I need a better wheel and tire setup. Plus, I also had a couple of things in the trunk. I had a couple little like tool bags, a backpack with some stuff in it, little boxes here and there, which I'm going to empty completely out. It doesn't attribute to a lot of weight, but every pound that I can save helps out. And I know this car has an 11-second pass in it. So my best run of the day, like you guys saw, was a 12.1 at 112 miles per hour. I'll see what's up with the trap speed. This car should be able to trap between like 114 to 117, somewhere in that area. And I know I can run like an 11.7, 11.8 in this car. So we'll see next time I come out. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Unfortunately, it didn't go the way I wanted to, but that's how the car game